You know, we before we got on air, we were speaking about just being in the same building. Like Hot has been here for 15 years, I think.
Longer.
Okay, well, you've been here for 15
I've
years.
been in this building since 2003.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So let's take it even back. Let's go there. So you come here. You grew up in Oakland, right?
Yes. Well,
Raider fan, right?
Yeah, I'm a Raider fan. Was raised in the Bay Area, Berkeley, Oakland. My parents split up, and then I split time in between. Did some school in Oakland, Berkeley, Bay Area, and then did some high school and a little bit of college in Sacramento.
What made you even come to New York?
The job.
Mm-hmm.
They hired me for the job.
How did you hear about it? Somebody told you?
No, I actually turned the job down.
Mm-hmm. Hot 97.
Hot 97's job.
What kind of job?
Music director.
Okay.
And assistant program director. So Tracy Clardy was looking for somebody for the job. She was the PD at the time. And they had, who was here before me? My dude Sean was here. He went on to work for Ludacris, Shaka Zulu, and all that. And they were all radio guys. You know, Ludacris radio guy, Shaka Zulu radio guy. So they went into that world. And then Sean left the job open, and they was interviewing for the job. And I was programming a radio station I had started in Sacramento. It was called The Bomb, 103.5 The Bomb. And I also helped start a radio station with Paul Allen of Microsoft in Portland, Oregon.
Really?
So I was working two jobs. I would do mornings in Portland, program in Sacramento. So that was between 99 and 2001. And so you just, it's an industry. So they're looking for people who understand radio. They're looking for people who have experience in programming. Because a lot of people think it's just like we just pick songs, but it's more than that. It's sound design of how the station sounds. It's helping the jocks, execute in a certain way. And
relationship building too?
That is a part of it, and it is about having relationships and being able to navigate the music industry and make sure that you know who's making the hot content and who's going to be the hot shit, but also more about how you're going to manage the sound of the radio station, read research, understand the ratings, and all of the business shit.
The reason why I say relationship building for us, because even something that happened so long ago, you look at with Rosenberg and Nicki Minaj. You were the program director at that time, right?
Yeah.
And, did you give a fuck that happened? You know what I mean? Meaning like that she didn't show up, that she made.
Yeah,
I know. Socially,
I cared for the people who bought tickets to the show.
Okay.
I cared for Summer Jam. I didn't care that an artist was mad that somebody didn't like their song, because I've always felt like I never want to work at a place where people have to act like the DJs have to act
like they like shit.
Like your job as a DJ is not to like every record that you play. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
You're never if as a DJ you think you're gonna like every record that you play, you will never be a popular DJ. You will never.
Or somebody working in radio, that you can't like every record that you hear. But here's the thing:
you're not gonna like every record. You're not gonna like every artist. You're not gonna like every person you work with. You're not gonna like every person you interview. But your job is to create content to compel and entertain the audience.
I think the audience, not the audience, I think the artists, what they like. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's an emotional state now that we're in, like comedy. Like, look at comedy, right? You gotta be careful what you say in these days. Years ago, comedy was they say whatever the fuck they want.
Artists always got offended.
No, but check this out. And I want to hear the reason why I bring this up for is even you look at somebody like, I forgot where I heard this, but it's something similar to what I want to bring up with Offset, right? He put up something about 250,000, right?
Yeah.
You put up something, right?
I don't even think he put it up. I just saw it on a blog.
Okay, you saw it, but
it might have been fake.
Here's the point I'm making, right? The reason why I think some of these artists, I'm not speaking for them, is they feel that like because you're a person, not only you but other people are in a high caliber that maybe it could affect their money.
Yes.
Now, do you think of that when you say something like that?
No, because I'm not thinking about. Look, that would be like me asking if they think about my feelings when they go do the interview with my competition.
Yeah.
No, but they don't think about me. They don't give a fuck about me. They're going to do whatever they do to promote their career, right? I'm having conversations with people who listen to me or participate in the content that I make because that's my relationship with them and that compels them to be a part of what I'm doing. That's my job. So if I'm having a conversation about Offset or any artist making $250,000 for a verse, I feel compelled to be like, this, I ain't never heard of no shit like this.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, if this is real and this is happening and somebody's gonna give you that kind of money, you should probably consider owning the entire song, not taking the bag.
Yeah. Now, is it that you don't feel that he's worthy.
No,
of
just nobody gets those prices. It's
Yeah.
not a thing. It's not him.
because of your knowledge of the game and
I've
understanding.
never heard of someone getting $250,000, especially in the state that we live in. Like, I don't think anybody got those numbers in the 90s, and there was mad money.
I just think that some artists, even though it's like it's a popular game of putting yourself out there on every level. You know what I'm saying? People want to show, watch it.
It wasn't, and by the way, it wasn't about Offset. I like the Migos for what they are,
sure.
right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm entertained by them. I like songs of theirs. But it was more about just being honest with people in the industry or even an upcoming artist that if that's your expectation that you would ever get paid that kind of money, that just doesn't happen anymore. And it was funny to me that somebody would put that out.
What happens if your say you had to do like a restructured contract with Hot 97 and they put your salary out there and for people to just say, depict or kind of like,
I've had it. I don't give a shit.
No, I'm saying that, but they don't do that. I'm saying, but if you went the other way around, like say if they said Ebro's going to get $3.5 million for 2 years. Look at that, Ebro. Look at that. No, I'm saying
I'll probably tell them before they told.
And now it's on Shade Room,
Yeah,
right?
go.
It's on all these things, and people put in the comments.
Have at it.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit.
okay.
You know.
I know. If you